Habit number 3 out of the 10 good money habits. Now, again, these are the post-COVID ideas you want to start implementing straight away with if you want to develop better money habits and effectively or eventually become more opulent in your finance. So habit number 3 is controlling your impulse. And unless you control your emotions as far as money is concerned, you will always be having a problem. So emotional mastery key number 1. Impulsive spending is your enemy unless you control it. So the key then to mastering the emotional spending is delayed gratification. Pay today, play later. Pay today, play later. In today's world, that is almost impossible. I always ask yourself this question: do I need it? We always spend emotionally, and then we find a logical reason as to why we did what we did. It's all about the emotional intelligence. So as you spend your money the next time around, hold back your emotion and bring in a bit of rational thinking. So it will require resilience. And I want to encourage you, especially in this downtime, where there's so much impulse to spend, buy, look good, do your face up, get the makeup, get the shoes, get the dress. You have to be courageous. When you spend money, it's like you ease an emotion, you release energy. That's why it's called spending money. It's energy going from you, going outside towards another person. So plan a specific amount of money that you will go and splash. It doesn't have to be in anything. It could be goal targeted. But at least do not deny yourself, because the more you suppress the emotion of spending, the more you're likely to become worse irrationally, right? So rather than irrational spending, when that thought in your back of the mind starts going, oh, you see, you're broke, you're poor, you look bad, blah, 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 you got to remember, you got to tell yourself on the other side, you see, I am smart with my money. I am learning how to manage my money. Always remember that it is the perception in which you're spending your money on that matters the most. It is the perception that gives you the feeling, not the spending in itself. It's the feeling you're searching. And that feeling, if you're not careful, if you don't discipline, is going to take you down the drain. So let me share with you 2 financial formulas. If you get this, you will be on track to a good financial well-being future. If you get this, this is going to be really good for you. Number 1 is FG plus E equals I. FG plus E equals I. What does this mean? Financial goal plus expenses equals income. Financial goal plus expenses equals income. Formula number 2, it's the 10-40-50 formula. So 10% is for giving, 40% is for investing, and 50% is for your expenses. Now, if this is challenging, hey, guess what? Let me know. Do you have to start from 10%? It's not about being perfect. It's about progress. You start making progress today on your money, and next year, this time, you'll be amazed. I received a text message earlier last week from a young man who've been coaching for a while. And he said, Ernest, I want to say thank you so much for your encouragement. It's been challenging, but finally I am able to save 20% of my income. I was like, man, that's what I love to hear. That's why I love coaching. That's why I love teaching, sharing with you such information, because I know it has an impact. It's not going to come easy. Remember, we are emotional beings that have learned to think rationally. So if you're going to start making progress, it's going to have to be because you have persisted. You have patiently applied persistence. Get yourself into the habit of budgeting. Think budget. Don't think, oh, I don't have. Think I have enough for, not I don't have for the other. Okay. So for example, let's say you want to buy a car. All right. I don't have enough money for a Porsche. On the other hand, you could say, I have £5,000, which is enough for the vehicle that I need. In fact, I could actually spend 2,500 and take the 2,500 and save it elsewhere. So how often, again, do you check your bank? You see, every single one of us have the capacity to become financially independent. If you disrespect money, it's going to stay away from you. Why? Because you don't understand it. Start from emotional mastery. Money is a very rational energy. It requires balances and checks. But you, the individual, money will only make you more of who you are. So if you don't think you know who you are, check how you spend your money. And then you'll see, because money is judgment day. Now, parenting tips. If you have kids, the one most difficult thing you need to learn to do is to model. Model good money habits. Model good money behavior. So I'm going to leave you this affirmation based on this topic. I am a good money manager. I spend my money wisely and have more than enough to give away. I am a good money manager. I spend my money wisely and I have more than enough to give away. Well, thank you so much for listening. I hope you've enjoyed this. I hope it's been encouraging and challenging to a certain extent. And I hope to see you next time. In the meantime, hey, learn, like, share, above all, take action. See you again next time. God bless.